Cuba, a nation that has long remained a foreign mystery to the United States and its citizens. When I was growing up and learning about Cuba in my high school history class, there were only three main pieces of information that we learned about Cuba: the Bay of Pigs invasion, the Cuban Missile Crisis, and the fact that they were a communist nation. After personally visiting the island myself, I must say that there is much more to be learned about the nation of Cuba than these three features. Cuba is a beautiful island nation that is home to over 11 million people. When visiting Cuba, I discovered firsthand that these people are nice, caring, and much like us. When I initially told people that I was visiting Cuba, some people were very excited for me. Most, however, responded with remarks like, "You're crazy," or "Why would you want to go there?" Truth be told, I found Cuba to be one of the most welcoming places I've ever been before. My experience was amazing. With all the bantering in political media today regarding negative feelings towards socialism, I found that Cuba is totally misunderstood in the sense that socialism leads to a so-called mutual society. I can't help but feel that these claims are ridiculous, especially after meeting Cuban college students my own age, some of which were attending school while working two jobs at one. Another remark that I found to be quite absurd was that some Cubans might hate Americans and that it might be a good idea to avoid discussing our nationality. However, when I told people that I was from the United States, they were overjoyed to see firsthand that our two nations were building better relations with each other. After this trip, I found it rather unfitting to generalize an entire population of people based on interactions between our ancestors that occurred nearly 6 decades ago. Regardless of what people might say or believe, I learned from my own personal experience that Cuba is a beautiful nation, one that you can't fully understand until you set out and visit yourself.